Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Herbst Theater as we celebrate the 2018 Jefferson Award winners.
The big picture is that you're touching all these people.
It just feels good. It feels right.
You know my soul. You know everything about me. Yes and no.
I love this place. There's so much good that comes from this place.
It's one blessing to give and receive. Oh, it makes you feel so better.
You should know. I love everything about you. Don't you know?
Looking good.
That I'm thankful for blessings and blessings that nourish you by my side. That I'm thankful for the love you keep bringing in my life.
This is something where you have a real opportunity to make an impact on someone else's life.
You know, you're not alone in this world. Everybody can make a difference, and I feel like any little thing could help.
I want to speak with them and let them know that somebody cares.
You know my dreams must be less than what I'm talking in my sleep.
I helped someone. I feel lucky to be here. This work is my last calling.
You know, there's something about it that means it's home.
To let them know that they are special, they have a voice, they're not alone.
When you come in here, we want you to have a positive attitude.
A person is not a problem. A person is a person. And we need to re-embrace them as a community.
I was searching for something, and this was it.
Now, please welcome your hosts, Sharon Chen and Alan Martin.
Hello and good evening. Welcome to our 14th annual Bay Area Jefferson Award celebration. I'm Alan Martin.
I'm Sharon Chen. Thank you for braving the storms tonight to join us for what will be an inspiring evening.
First off, how about a round of applause for those students who entertained us out in the lobby as we arrived here from the
For the last 14 years, KPIX 5 and KCBS Radio have introduced you to quiet heroes in the Bay Area, ordinary people who are doing extraordinary public service.
It is truly an honor and a joy for us to be able to share their stories with you. They show that one person can make a difference, and they do inspire others to do the same.
This evening, we welcome our 2018 Regional Jefferson Award winners. In addition, we have in our audience Bay Area high school students who participate in our Jefferson Awards Students in Action Leadership Training Program.
We also would like to acknowledge our local Jefferson Awards steering committee that is made up of representatives from our local nonprofits in the Bay Area. Together, they read through all those nominations and they select our Bay Area winners.
We have several members of the committee with us tonight. Would you please stand and be recognized?
Now here at the Bay Area, we are proud to share the stories of our winners on television, on radio, and online. Please welcome KPIX 5 President and General Manager Kevin Walsh and Greg Nemitz, the Senior Vice President and Marketing Manager of Entercom Radio in San Francisco.
Can I see hands on all the winners tonight? Don't raise your hand. I heard there were 51. We both have the privilege, and I have the privilege of being the general manager of KPIX but also to have the honor of saying how much for 14 years, we've been the media partner with the Jefferson Awards, and I tell you, I can't think of a better organization to be part of. And when you really think about the stories and you think about the vast number of, I'm shocked every year about the entries that we get and how original they are and how everything is community-based. And that's what makes San Francisco, is that we think about our communities, we strive to be better, through all kinds of issues that we have through, just trying to make the city work through, homeless issues and housing issues and things like that. But nonetheless, we've had 5 national winners in 14 years here. And it's a testament to the past, and it's a testament to the recipients of the past, but I think this year is unequivocally one of the best groups of people and winners this year. And it goes from the teen winners and some of the community-based projects that they've done. We have a pair of sisters that couldn't attend tonight. They're 90 years old, that were Holocaust victims, and they used to go to schools and talk to students. We have another individual that looks for and meets and greets and homeless people and tries to connect them to their loved ones. All these things are so inspiring for me, and they should be inspiring to you, but it's the one thing that makes San Francisco, San Francisco. And, the last thing that I'll say is that, first of all, I want to congratulate all the winners, but I'd be remiss if I didn't speak just for a second and thank the media partner that we've had for a long time and the sponsor for this, Dignity Health. And we wouldn't be able to do this without them, so I thank them for that. And last but not least, I'm just going to say the weather might be hitting. That's what our weather department just told me. So it hit earlier today, and everyone going home, please be safe on their ride home.
As they say on Sesame Street, tonight is brought to you by the letter G. First of all, my name is Greg. It starts with G. G is also for generous. Each of you are generous with your time and your talent to roll up your sleeves and get things done. G is also for gracious, because you have to be gracious to do what you do. G is for gorgeous, because you all look gorgeous tonight. G is also for gratitude. So let me say, from all of us at KCBS, where we spend every day reporting news, it's often gratuitous and gory, more G's. Let me say thank you. Thank you. When we tell your stories, it reminds us that there's good in the world. And it inspires others to find their inner goodness and share it. And that's what being good is all about. So thank you and welcome.
Greg Cliven, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Now, the stories we bring you each week represent people from the 9 Bay Area counties who are out there changing their communities. At the same time, our Students in Action program recognizes Bay Area high school students who are our leaders of the future. Please welcome 2 of those students tonight, John Christopher Wachowski from De La Salle High School and Benjamin New from Schools of the Sacred Heart. Gentlemen, you want to come up?
Good evening. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you a little bit about my story and the works students at De La Salle High School are doing to create change and multiply good in the world. My story starts with a doctor's daunting command: you need to get your son to the emergency room. Little did I know at the time, but that one sentence would alter my life forever. When my pediatrician told my parents to take me straight to Children's Hospital, they could not help but cry. I, on the other hand, was an innocent 5-and-a-half-year-old who was more focused on Christmas than on what the doctor had to say about type 1 diabetes. As I started high school at De La Salle, I joined the Students in Action Club, and I talked to my advisors about merging my goal of helping those with diabetes with my love for football. With the help and support of SIA, I launched Diabetic Hope, a campaign dedicated to funding research and educational programs for diabetics. Our SIA team decided to dedicate a football game to fighting this disease and to sell rally towels just like this one to raise money for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. We designed this Diabetic Hope rally towel, which became a hot commodity. Seeing hundreds of students at my school waving the rally towels in the fight against diabetes has been an extraordinary moment in my life. Collectively, with the leadership of our SIA team, our community has raised close to $10,000 for JDRF, which is truly amazing. I am not the only student who has been able to take a passion for service and get the tools to make a real difference in the world. Collectively, our De La Salle SIA team is over 104 members strong, with over 65,000 hours of volunteer service. I want to thank the Jefferson Awards Foundation for their investment in the Students in Action program. Personally, starting the SIA Diabetic Hope campaign has taught me that when people unite behind a worthy cause, the momentum generated is unstoppable, maybe even to the point of curing diabetes. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Benjamin New, and I'm a senior at Common and Stewart Hall High School in San Francisco. I'm one of the leaders on our school's Students in Action, or SIA, service team, which was initiated 5 years ago in hopes of expanding the school's engagement in community service and helping students realize their purpose through service. As a native San Franciscan, seeing the rise of homelessness in our city has inspired me to lead our signature service project, One Less Hungry. Every month, students and parents come together to make and distribute nearly 200 sandwiches to the homeless living on our streets. Through wholesome face-to-face interactions, we hope to destigmatize the homeless while also giving this often marginalized population a sense of dignity and humanity. Though one meal won't solve homelessness, our greater goal is to inspire future students to use their talents and opportunities to position themselves in a situation where they can systematically stop or at least alleviate homelessness. From seeing students from all classes devote a portion of their weekend towards feeding the hungry, to witnessing the immense amount of joy and gratitude one simple act of kindness can evoke, service has become a source of fulfillment in my life. As I head off to college next fall, service has inspired me to dedicate my higher education in STEM towards reducing the suffering of the world and improving wellness. Ultimately, our Students in Action team strives to expand and deepen the culture of service in our school community, which is evident in our continual growth of our SIA team. Since last year, our membership has grown from 48 students to now 75. Furthermore, the improvement in student service engagement has resulted in 33,120 hours of community service and $28,000 fundraised during the 2017-2018 school year. All of which could not have been done without the help of my fellow SIA members and the dedication and guidance of our service learning coordinator, Rio Connor. Thank you.
Thank you both. Wow, you give us hope for our future. Thank you. The Jefferson Awards Foundation was started in 1972 by Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, Senator Robert Taft, and Presidential aide Sam Beard. It celebrates the power of public service and empowers people to make a difference to make our communities better. Tonight, we are delighted to have with us the CEO of the Jefferson Awards Foundation. Please welcome Hillary Schaefer.
Good evening. So in 1972, when the Jefferson Awards Foundation was started, America felt pretty ugly. Feel similar? The whole idea of the organization was to celebrate the good. So I want all of you to look left and look right, because you are the good. The whole idea of the Jefferson Awards Foundation was you. That every day in America, in local communities and nationally, there are individuals doing amazing things because they care about the people around them. And the power of recognition of the individual and the inspiration of telling their story is a huge multiplier of that good. So now for 47 years, we now have media partners across the country, like KPIX and Entercom, that reach 100 million Americans a year, have recognized 62,000 grassroots unsung heroes, about 1,000 new a year, and tell the stories of notable national Americans. We have companies reaching almost 7 million employees that celebrate their employees with Jefferson Awards. And last year we engaged 6,500 young people in middle schools and high schools around the country to identify their own public service passion, to have confidence in their ability to make a difference, and then we arm them with the skills they need to do it well. They engaged 100,000 of their peers across the country. So if you want to believe that good is very much alive and real in America, I have the privilege of being the CEO of the Jefferson Awards and seeing it every day. It most definitely is. Now we have a big, bold vision, because it's all about multiplying good together. In the next 5 years, it is our vision to create a national community of more than 200,000 change makers, bringing all of you together to engage more than a million young people in meaningful youth-led service. And we will do that because of the partnerships that we have. We will do that because of individuals like you. And we will do that because the power of multiplying good is very much what we as an organization are about and we as a nation are about. So thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for being you. Thank you for doing good and for multiplying good. And I'm so excited to be here and so privileged to be here to celebrate and recognize you for everything that you do. Thank you.
In 2018, we introduced you to 51 outstanding citizens. Our steering committee then had the difficult task of choosing 5 of them to be considered for a national honor at the Jefferson Awards national ceremony held in Washington, D.C.
Not an easy task given this group, but we looked at impact, inspiration, sustainability, innovation, and need. So tonight, we are proud to announce the Bay Area Silver medalists.
When Alicia Villanueva and her husband came to the U.S. from Mexico 18 years ago, they cleaned homes and washed cars, and she made extra money selling homemade tamales.
Every night I was cooking like from 50 to 100 tamales.
Today she owns Alicia's Tamales Las Mayas that sells to Whole Foods and caters to Amazon and Google. As her business expanded, she could only get a loan from a nonprofit lender.
And when you find somebody who really believes in you, it's amazing, amazing support.
Eric Weaver founded the Opportunity Fund in San Jose in 1992. Through the nonprofit, Alicia has borrowed about $100,000 in the past few years to fund her first food cart, a catering van, and rent for her warehouse. Under Eric's leadership, more than 6,200 businesses have received loans from Opportunity Fund.
What was important to me was to do something that I thought would make a meaningful difference.
He started with a consortium of 15 banks.
We're lending to people with no credit scores, with damaged credit.
Eric delves into the applicant's financial picture and character. If granted, loans come with an offer of hands-on financial management support. So Opportunity Fund's loan repayment rate is high, 95%. Communications Director Caitlin McShane explains.
It's just his understanding of what's right and doing what's right every day.
Today, Opportunity Fund loans $5 to $7 million a month to small business owners in California and 13 other states. The money comes from business and private donations, interest, and fees. For Eric, the rewards of watching businesses like Alicia succeed are immeasurable.
I never dreamed that it would come to this. It's wonderful.
So for providing entrepreneurs opportunities through small business loans, this silver medal goes to Eric Weaver.
I want to thank the CBS 5 team and the Jefferson Awards Foundation for recognizing
Fund. It's really an honor to be here surrounded by all of these people who dedicate their careers to making this a better world. This is truly my kind of crowd. And I wanted to start with a few quick questions. Did you know that 16% of bank small business loans and only 3% of venture capital investments go to women? Or did you know that only 2% of loans backed by the SBA go to African Americans, with the picture only a little better for Latinx-owned firms? And did you know that a whole new breed of predatory lenders are now targeting small and micro business owners? They offer a product called a merchant cash advance, and it's like a payday loan for small businesses with average interest rates of 94% annually, with some loans being as expensive as 400% annually. This type of predatory lending, very much under the radar, is now a multi-billion-dollar industry. I founded Opportunity Fund to do something about that. We make affordable, responsible loans available to people trying to better their own lives and the lives of their employees and their communities, like Alicia, who you saw in the video. I'm proud that among the 10,000 small businesses we financed, the vast majority are run by immigrants, women, and people of color. Despite being considered risky to lend to, our clients pay back, it said in the video 95%, it's actually 97% of the dollars we lend them. And 90% of the 10,000 entrepreneurs we've worked with are still in business today. That's 25 years ago. So I just want to say thanks for letting me say a few words, and best of luck to all of you in your incredibly important work.
Donald Green and Billy Ray Courtney take their turkey seriously.
Let's just get you.
I be trying to let them cook, but they always say that I always tell them to get out the way because he's not doing something right. Like, it's really not no right or no wrong way. It's just, get in there and have fun.
For the past 5 years, these longtime friends and neighbors have cooked this pre-Thanksgiving Day meal. It's part of Community Awareness Resources Entity, or CARE. Donald and Billy Ray co-founded the San Francisco-based nonprofit in 2015 as a way to serve Potrero Hills public housing residents.
Well, I have a passion for, helping other residents and helping people in general.
That good? Happy Thanksgiving. CARE feeds over 200 community members at its yearly holiday feast, free of charge, filling both plates and spirits.
When you come in here, we want you to have a positive attitude. We want you to feel like you're at home and just, you don't have no worries, just sit back and relax and enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Blanca Linares brought her entire family.
I love it. I'm really grateful to see familiar faces, the officers and all the community together as one. So we're all joining as a community, sharing a good, big Thanksgiving feast.
San Francisco's police and fire departments help carve and serve with a deep appreciation for Donald and Billy Ray's efforts.
They're the type of people that help others. They're the type of people that think about others. They're always looking for things to do to get people what they need to move forward in their own lives.
Throughout the year, CARE provides free bagged lunches every week to Potrero Hills school children, free movie nights for families, professional clothing for neighborhood job seekers, and an annual community resource fair. But it's Thanksgiving that really brings the neighborhood together.
They really enjoy it and they really start mingling with their neighbors. They just really connect with each other.
They have somewhere to come where they'll be safe.
So for providing holiday meals and other support to the residents of Potrero Hill and beyond, these silver medals go to Donald Green and Billy Ray Courtney.
to help the community. And also I want to thank God for the residents that's supporting us and all the people that's donating to our program, the kids, everybody in general. And I also want to thank my beautiful wife for keeping her foot in my neck when I be tired. So anyway,